Title: John and the Jokester Dragon. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a young boy named John. John was known throughout the village for his cheerful nature and his love for jokes and laughter. Every night, he would gather with his friends and family to share funny stories and jokes before bedtime. The village was a happy place, filled with laughter and joy. But one day, something strange happened. As the sun set and the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, a mysterious rumbling echoed through the village. It was a sound like no other, a mix of laughter and thunder. The villagers gathered in the village square, curious about what could be causing such a commotion. To their surprise, a large, colorful dragon descended from the sky. But this wasn't your typical fearsome dragon, it was a jokester dragon. This dragon was covered in bright, shimmering scales that sparkled like a rainbow. He had a mischievous twinkle in his eye and a wide, toothy grin. "Hello, everyone," the jokester dragon exclaimed, causing bursts of laughter from the villagers. "I'm here to bring laughter and joy to your village." At first, the villagers were puzzled and a little bit scared. Dragons were usually known for their fiery breath and fearsome roars, not for their jokes. But the jokester dragon quickly won them over with his friendly demeanor and funny one-liners. John, who loved jokes more than anyone, approached the dragon with a big grin. "I'm John," he said, extending his hand. "I'm so glad you're here. We love laughter in our village." The jokester dragon introduced himself as Lenny and explained that he had traveled from a distant land in search of a place where he could share his jokes and spread happiness. He had heard about the joyful village of John and decided to pay a visit. From that day on, Lenny the jokester dragon became a beloved member of the village. He would perform hilarious magic tricks, tell funny stories, and even taught the villagers how to juggle. The entire village laughed together like never before, and their days were filled with endless joy. One evening, as John and Lenny sat under the starry sky, John asked, "Lenny, do you ever miss your home?" Lenny sighed, his eyes twinkling with a hint of sadness. "Sometimes, John. But I've found a new home here, surrounded by friends who love to laugh. And that's all I've ever wanted." As time passed, the village and Lenny the jokester dragon grew even closer. They celebrated birthdays with laughter, cheered each other up with jokes during tough times, and even organized a grand comedy festival where everyone told their favorite jokes. The village became known as the happiest place in the land. And so, John and his village learned that even a fearsome dragon could bring happiness and laughter if given a chance. They also learned that the power of laughter could bring people together and make their days brighter. And as John and his friends drifted off to sleep each night, they couldn't help but smile, knowing that the jokester dragon Lenny would be there the next day to fill their lives with laughter once more. From that day on, John and the jokester dragon lived happily ever after, sharing jokes, stories, and laughter with the world. And if you ever happen to visit their village, you'll be greeted with smiles, laughter, and the joy that comes from having a jokester dragon as a